What's going down, y'all? What's good? What's good? Y'all make sure to like up the live, okay? Please like up the live. Please, 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 please. Make sure to like up the live, girl. All right. Begging you. Like up this live. All right. Shout out to everybody that is coming in, the people that's gonna be here soon. We hope. Whoever's here, they here. Who ain't, they ain't. Everybody knows. Um Monday evening at 6:15 is Married to Medicine, right? You said you wanted to roast and review of this season, child. We roast and reviewed out, friend. No shade. Like we already doing a lot of panels as it is. This one, the chasing panel, boys night out. Well, not this one. Whether you like it or not, chasing panel, boys night out. It's a lot. Then we got to worry about our own channels. It's just a lot for us right now, friend. So that's why y'all didn't get a roast and review for this. Okay. Then plus y'all know JoJo got his own little things going on now, child. So, none of us want to get burnt out. We already doing a lot, so but you're right though. This season is interesting. I give it that much. Like up the live, people, okay? Please like up the live. All right, it's 37 people up in here. Get the likes up. Um Those of you guys that would like to donate or whatever, the PayPal and Cash App is available. I encourage y'all to subscribe if you have not to the second channel, Gags with T. Make sure that y'all are there for that. Speaking of which, I got to catch up with Basketball Wives. Well, I ain't got to catch up with Orlando because I'm done with the other one. The original, I ain't got nothing for it, y'all. What are my feelings? Y'all are here when I get there. Y'all will hear my feelings on old quiet when we get there. I'm so ready for you to drag Quad and Hodra. Ciao. You over who behind Catherine? You selling. What's good, y'all? Shout out to everybody that's coming up in here. Hey, 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 y'all. Hey, hey, hey. I see the numbers creeping up. We 53 people. I need the likes though. I need y'all to get them likes together. Let me see what these likes at, y'all. Let me see what these likes talking about. Cause I don't know. YouTube back in cray cray. 27. Yeah. It could be better because it's 54. Who being drugged tonight? We'll see when we get there. Y'all will see when we get there. Hey, Miss Bella. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm still pissed that every time I go to my YouTube, I'm seeing this fat ass yellow warning signal. Like that's still like it drives me up. It drives me up a wall, child. It really do. Like every time I see it and I look at it, I really want to cuss them bitches out. But look what happened when I did that. They got their feelings hurt. They started crying and screaming, bullying, and carrying on. So thank you, baby, for your cash app, boo. I love you too, baby. Thank you. Not y'all cash apping me to go in on quad. Dear Lord Jesus, y'all is messy. Y'all ain't got to cash app me to go in on quad. I do that for free. I mean, I appreciate it. But y'all ain't had to do all that. Thank you though, sis. I mean, I was gonna do that regardless. Why y'all want me to go in and have on quad so much for? Child, y'all worse than the people with anything. One of the things that make Married to Matter so interesting is the relationships are genuine and authentic. Quad and Phaedra are an act. Let me send my cash apps. Let you send your cash app. Go ahead. Okay. Come on and down, all down for it. Do what you do. You send something good, I'll go in and a half. Okay. You send something good, I cuss that bitch slam out like she owe me $5. Yes, I would. Child. And who is that? Um, who is that? Catherine in particular. You said it's Phaedra. I'm dead. Y'all get these likes up, child. It's 66 people and 35 likes. I can at least get 60 likes. Ugh. Not y'all really cash after me. Thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. I'm gonna see what I got. I'm gonna see what I got. Y'all crazy as hell. I'm gonna see what I got. I appreciate it though. I see what I got. I might have something in the tank. You know, I gotta save a little bit for the whether you like it or not panel, because y'all know I gotta go in and I have on Robin twice. So I gotta see what I got. I might got something for her ass. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Catherine, for your for your for your super chat. Girl, I knew who you was talking about, your crazy ass. Thank you. Thank you for your cash out, boo. One. I appreciate you, love. Y'all a mess. I'm gonna see what I got because y'all paying for it. So I'm gonna see what I got. I mean, I gotta save a little bit. Y'all forgive me again. I know I'm looking like either a cancer patient or I'm looking like I'm about to be a thief in the night. But y'all saw how my head was. It's horrible. All right. I gotta shave it, and I'm waiting for my electric shaver to get here from Amazon, honey. When I just could have went to the store and just bought one. But the store didn't have the one that I necessarily wanted, and Amazon did. So yeah, I'm having a bad hair day, but it's alright because I'm still finna go in the lab, so it just is what it is. I look like a snack. Ooh, what kind of snack? Anywho, Married to Medicine, season 10, episode 6, Wine and Dine. So Toya invites Simone, Jackie, and Heavily out for lunch to talk to them about inviting them to Napa and tells them that it doesn't make sense to have Quad there because of everything that they have going on right now. But she turns around and says, you know what? I'm going to go on ahead and invite her. And hopefully, she will use this trip as a second chance. And she will use this trip and make good of this trip to go on ahead and take accountability for the things that she's done and for the part that she's played. And instead of constantly playing victim, and well, y'all did this to me or y'all did that to me, and so on and such. And I did get that. Um, Heavily feels like Quad dropped her as a friend since Phaedra came along. And I told y'all, Toya decided to invite her. One, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all believe Heavily really viewed or valued Quad as a friend? I want to know that first. And secondly, do y'all feel like Heavily has a valid point about Quad dropping her as a friend once Phaedra came around? Thank you, April, for your cash app, boo. Just sending my love. Oh, thank you. Sending my love. Yes, ma'am. Sending my love to you. Appreciate you, boo. Thank you so much. I thought you wanted me to read somebody, but I appreciate you just sending love, friend, because they trying to turn me into an evil, Knievel, conniving. The people are already hot with me, child. I already got a warning, girl. They don't care. Anyway, Heavily thought she was a friend, knowing yes, because Quad don't know none of them because she want to stay young like Phaedra and Portia. I'm weak at that. Yes, I do. No. Yes, until they fall out over the fake booty IG post. Yes to both. I do T. Heck no. Yes. You could tell Heavily was hurt when she said Quad don't value no one on the cast. Yes, because Quad welcomed her to the group. Um, yes, quad dropped heavily. So yes, dropped heavenly. She can to the group. I understand what she was trying to say, boo. Um, Heavily goes in on the girl like she's her enemy. She does do that. Heavily plays both sides. She does do that. What's good, just simply? Heavily was the only one filming with Quad. That is true. She was. When Heavily started throwing everybody, including Jackie, you know she could tell she was mad, child. Listen, this is what I'm gonna say. One, I agree with the people who felt like Dr. Heavily was genuinely hurt. No matter what I give Heavily, I do feel like in some ways she did consider Quad a friend. All right. Now, while I feel like nah, no, I'm gonna stick with that. I do feel like Heavily's feelings was hurt. Her feelings was most definitely hurt because she did value Quad as a friend and view her as like a sister. I can't say a little sister because to me they both some old assholes. But that's the type of relationship that they had, and I could see Quad. I mean not Quad. I could see Heavily feeling away and feeling like Quad dropped her, and I could see Quad not necessarily dropping Heavily, but I do feel like she fell back from Heavily because, I'm gonna be real, Quad want to be that girl by any means necessary, and I feel like she felt like when Phaedra was gonna come up here, Phaedra was probably gonna mess around and like probably steal the show and be that girl and this, that, and this. And I feel like to an extent, Quad probably was feeling like, well, yeah, me and her cool, but I could get more out of being cool with Phaedra than I can with Heaven. That's really what I think. While I feel like she does like Heavily to an extent, I do feel like she felt like she could get more out of being down with Phaedra than she could out of being down with Heavily. That's what I think. That's what I think. All right, my honest opinion. I feel is that's really what I think. I feel like she felt like Phaedra was gonna come up here and turn it and be that girl and blah blah blah. So yeah, my interpretation of it. Could I be wrong? Absolutely, but I don't think I am. Okay, I don't think I am. I love you too, Janae. I don't think I am. Say what you will about Heavily, but what she is not a liar. I mean, okay, I'll let you have that. Do I have friends like Heavenly? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I got a couple friends like Heavenly. I got a couple family members like Heavenly. That's how I know how to handle somebody like Heavenly. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know how to. I can handle somebody like Heavenly because I got some friends like that and some family like. Um, But we're gonna move on. Dr. Heavily talking to Alora about visiting in-state colleges, and she tells her, "Girl, save all that shit, all right? Because I got accepted into Florida A&M. Okay, I got accepted to be a stank ass rattler, and that's just what I'm gonna do. So, girl, save all that. Save Clark Atlanta, Save save Spelman. She don't want to be up around a bunch of hoes all day. Um, save all that. Save Albany State. Save Savannah State. Save all that, girl. She don't want to go there. Save Miles College. Save Benedict College. She don't want to go there. Save Alcorn. Save Jackson. She don't want to go there. Save Southern. Save Perryview. She don't want to go there. Save Texas Southern. Save Grambling. She don't want to go there. She want to go to FAMU with Gracie. I mean, it is what. Listen, Heavenly. Be happy that your daughter wants to go to school. All right. Be happy that your daughter wants to go to school. She has want to, I guess, following your footsteps if that's what she chooses to do. I don't find nothing wrong with it, Heavily. She don't want to be up amongst you and Dr. Daddy. For what? She been up under y'all all her life. Let that girl go on ahead and spread her wings, be free, learn what it means to be an adult, and stand on her own too. That's what college is for. It's more than just school. It's teaching young adults and teaching young people to be able to learn how to provide and sustain on their own and survive. Why do you think most time children never move back home after college? Because around that time they probably got their own situation already set up. They probably got their own little cute little one bedroom somewhere. They're probably somewhere working to be able to afford cute little said one bedroom, whatever the case may be. Like half the time they don't go back home. They enjoy being on their own and having their own and working for themselves and not have to worry about coming back to somebody else's rules because they in their own shit where they can do whatever the hell they want to do. So let that girl do what she do. She's supposed to do that. Moving on. Shout out to everybody that is coming in here. Y'all, please make sure to like up this live, okay? Like up the live, like up the live, like up the live. And I appreciate all of you. Who is this? Okay, got it. I didn't ask for a screenshot though. Um, but yeah, my bad. I'm talking my computer. Shout out to everybody that is up in here though. Y'all continue on to like up the live. Please like up this live. And all that good stuff. Thank y'all. Simone and Cecil taking Simone and Sequel. I can't even talk because I'm ready to read and roast so bad. So y'all want me to roast the wrong people. You really do. Y'all cash app me to roast the wrong hoe, to be honest. So Simone and Cecil take Michael and slow ass Miles um, to go and look at condos, and Simone get them contracts to sign. What you mean stop? Y'all know Miles looked like he just got spat on the damn spectrum. Y'all know Miles look like he just got spat on the damn spectrum. All right, that's why he 25 and or 26 and a super duper senior in damn college. See, that all makes sense. Why he's still in college and why he's still giving them the runaround and why they doing him the way they doing him because they know he damn slow. And that's probably why they sticking Michael ass around there with him just to make sure. Y'all know feeling damn well Michael looked like he used to wear helmets back in the day, okay? And the only like Simone, y'all know I love Simone. But Simone, you went through all of this fuss to only turn around and put them up in a condo. You giving slow ass Miles a year, and quiet as kept, I'm on your side. And you giving Michael two. And then if they don't get their shit together, you don't know where they're gonna go, but they damn sure can come back to your house. And I ain't necessarily mad at it because they grown. But it's like you went through all of that, but then you're gonna turn around and put them in a $374,000 condo property a month. Then you giving them rules talking about no girls can come there, and if the girls do come there, they can't come after a certain time. And if I find out that they've been here like that, I'm finna start charging her rent. I ain't mad at it. Be clear, I ain't mad at it. And all of the rest of it. But my whole thing is, Simone, you ain't need. Thank you, big bro, for your cash app. I didn't even know you was in here. Mwah. Appreciate you, big bro. Thank you so much for your cash app. If anybody else like to donate, feel free, because I'm about to go in and let have on Simone and Cecil in a minute. Like y'all, listen, y'all are raising two black men. But y'all sitting here raising them to be some damn punk ass sissy. Still let me tell it. Like, that's gonna always depend on mommy and daddy. Like, that's what y'all are doing. And it's just like, considering the time frame of which y'all came, see, y'all the same age as my older brother. Ergo, we were raised by the same type of parents. I don't understand. Like, and I'm not saying that y'all are wrong for looking out for your kids, nor am I saying that because they're grown, that somehow means that you're not allowed to help them. But my thing of it is though, like, from what y'all are saying and from what y'all are saying that they are and how they do, especially slow ass Miles, who the super duper senior. Child, y'all might need to stick Miles in the damn Silver Learning Program or something. He might do better in the Silver Learning Program, all right, versus y'all trying to stick him up around there to the colleges. Y'all keep wasting y'all money. All right. I feel like he'll do a much better job down to the damn Sylvan Learning Center, where the rest of the folk from the spectrum go. And he might can be like he might can ring the bell in the Walmart parking lot for the Salvation Army folk on the holidays, or he might could be a greeter down to the Walmart doors or something like that, or he might could be a cart attendant or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that might be good for him. He can have social skills and so on and such. I think that'll be a lot better for him. All right. I feel like y'all striving too high for Miles, and it just ain't going nowhere. I mean, 26 at this point. Stick his ass somewhere where he could get a trade, maybe cutting hair or something like that. Let me move on. Lord, these people already got me on a warning. I'm gagging my ass off. Moving on. Um, moving on. Simona Cecil, get your house together. Anyway, I mean, don't get me wrong. Miles and Michael, they real handsome and all that. Don't get me wrong, but get that together. Moving on. Eugene telling Toya he don't trust inviting Quad to Napa. He feels like that's asking for trouble, but that's Toya's decision. I agree with Eugene. I mean, I guess I accept why Toya decided to have a change of heart. But at the end of the day, though, Toya, like, you keep saying that this trip is really important and what this trip means to you. So it would just seem to me you just wouldn't even want to chance it. But fine, Toya, I get it. Y'all need a scene. Cool. Anyway, so the ladies finally arrived to Cali, and they arrived to Napa, or whatever the case may be, and they all on the bus. So Sweet Tea's and Dr. Gregory's wedding comes up. Heavenly says that she wished she could have been there to enjoy it. Sweet Tea says she definitely did not, because if she did, she wouldn't have been running down on her marriage. And then here goes Heavenly doing the same thing that got her ass uninvited in the first place. Now you sitting here saying that Gregory is your friend and all of the rest of this stuff, but every chance you get to run down on him in his age, you do. But let's be clear. Like, I mean, look, to let me tell it, Dr. Daddy and him is in the same damn age range. And if he ain't, they're close damn to it. I mean, no tea, no shade. I mean, heavily. You sitting here going off on this girl as if you got a real damn problem with her. And I'm still trying to figure out what is the problem that you have. I don't understand the problem that nobody has with Sweet Tea because she didn't do shit. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be no Sweet Tea advocate. I I'm not up here trying to be no advocate for Sweet Tea or none of that. But everybody is acting as if Sweet Tea done did all of them something. And I'm like, we just met this damn lady. She ain't did shit. Like, or at least nothing deep enough for her to have all of this animosity and all of this shade throwing at her and all of this and all of that. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what she did to everybody. Like, and when I say that, I don't mean the cast, I mean the fans. Like you would have thought Sweet Tea actually really like did something. And like, cause I'm like, why don't people really like? I ain't saying that y'all got to. Y'all know how I am. If somebody rubbed me the wrong way, I don't see it for them. But Sweet Tea really ain't do nothing but come up here looking like Goldie from the Flavor of Love, being real goofy and being a little simple minded. But other than a little simple minded. But other than that, Toya forgot to get Quad a room, and they gonna turn around and volunteer the new girl Alicia's room. And Alicia, I don't care that you the new girl. Her ass when the came up in my damn room. Why the hell do she got to share a room with me? Why y'all hoes can't buy y'all own damn room? That's what I'd have said. Like Alicia, let me tell you something. You need to start speaking up for yourself, love. All right. If you want to ever have your own, if you want to ever have your name be spoken being paged in the beginning of this thing, you're gonna have to learn how to speak up for yourself, sis. All right, you do. You have to learn how to speak up for yourself. Like, girl, please. It wouldn't have been me. Who gonna be in my room? Absolutely not. I sleep naked and I plan on playing with myself. So no, she can absolutely not be with me. That's what I'd have said. Point blank, period. I sleep in the nude and I plan on playing with myself. So no, she cannot be a part of the festivities. I don't want her there. Straight up. Moving on. Cause how y'all just gonna volunteer that girl room? I don't care if she is the damn new girl. Absolutely not. Couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me. But then again, Quad would probably ain't gonna mind it because Quad like to stick stuff all up in her coochie and stuff. So they might bond off of that. Oh Lord, it might be another Tacky and Rob situation. Let me move on. Um, okay, Toya like to stick shower heads up her coochie and I. Y'all some freaky. Moving on. The ladies going bike riding through the vineyards. I thought that was cute. I ain't never did it, but it's something I would love to do. Thank you, Marquise, for your Cash App, friend. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you, Marquise, for your Cash App. Welcome. This is Marquise' first time being here. Welcome, Marquise. Thank you for coming. Thank you for Cash App, friend. Make sure you like up the live. And yeah, welcome. So, like I said, the bike ride through the vineyards, it looked cute. That's something that I probably would like to do, honestly. Like I could see myself doing something like that. So I'm here for it. Shout out to the bike ride. So Simone, Sweet Tea, and Toya, they talk while they outside getting massages. It's massages. And Sweet Tea lets them know that she told Gregory about the conversation that was had on the bus and about how Dr. Heavily was running down on G. And they was like, well, girl, why would you tell her that? And she said the same thing I did because she's supposed to be his friend. I feel that. Like this woman's supposed to be your friend, but every chance she get a roast that's supposed to be about me, you get roasted. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not mad at Sweet Tea for telling her husband about some hoe that's running down on her, man. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. And she's supposed to be friends. I ain't mad at it. Hey, giving you the real tea. Can I be one of your mods? Sure, I'll let you be one. It can't happen until I get off here. Since you want to be one so damn bad, I hope you do. I hope you do your job better than most. I ain't gonna say no names. All right. There you go, Catherine, because I kept saying I was gonna add you and I never did. But all right, Andrea, there you go. Welcome, Andrea. She a new mod. Don't nobody else ask me. Ain't no more room. Catherine took the only spot because she was already one. So don't ask me. There ain't no more seats. The seats is closed. All right. Now, when they one of these decide to not show up, pull a no call, no show, and all the rest of that, I have an opening available. All right. I have an opening available. But for right now, the spots is closed. I ain't got no more job. Moving on. Um, until one of them fuck up. Then I got a spot open. Um, and that's on some real. um, you welcome, Catherine. So Quad arriving to the house, moving on. Because I really didn't care. I wasn't excited to see Quad. I won't. I won't. I feel like, to be honest with y'all, I really feel like Quad knew that she was probably gonna get shut out and iced out. And I think that's the only reason why she called herself, trying to humble herself to come up around here. But Heavenly won't have it, honey. Heavenly was in charge of the girls this episode. She was. Y'all know I don't even see it for Heavenly like that, but Heavenly was in charge of the girls down to the end of this thing. Heavenly was in charge of the girls. We gonna get there. She was. Heavenly was in charge of the girls. I gotta give it to her. Anyway, Toya saying that Phaedra has switched her flight so that she didn't have to ride with Quad. Because if y'all didn't know, Phaedra was supposed to be responsible for bringing Quad. Phaedra was supposed to be responsible for inviting Quad, and and Quad was supposed to come on the same flight. But she decided at the last minute she ain't want to be around Quad, and so she didn't. She changed her flight, and basically Dr. Jackie seconded. All right, Dr. Jackie seconded that. Moving on. The ladies having dinner. This is the final part of this thing. I'm not apologizing to women who spread rumors about me sleeping with married women. I think you meant a man. She accused them of sleeping with a married man. But be clear, Quad accused Toya of cheating on Eugene with the neighbor. So I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just saying. They did that. I mean, no shade. And right, and she also accused her of robbing and getting the needless tad ass house robbed twice. And Quad seconded. Friend, did you not? Like? Come on, friend. We can't do that. Look, all y'all Quad stands out of nowhere. That's cute, but keep that shit because Quad ain't nobody's victim at all. And don't get me wrong, I ain't got no huge problem with Quad. I don't. I do not have no huge problem with Quad. But Quad ain't no damn victim. Quad like to try to act like the barrage is always coming down on her and she ain't did shit. No. Okay? No. So Dr. Jackie, nah, Toya ain't no victim. She ain't. Toya ain't no victim. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Not to mention, Toya ain't the one that's running around here and not wanting to film with people and shutting people out and all of the rest of this stuff. So at the end of the day, Okay. And all of them don't have an issue with apologizing because they do it all the time. Quad has yet to get up here and take accountability or anything. She hasn't apologized or anything. And if she did, she only did it because she was backed into a corner. Now I want that. Mhm. I want that. What you mean Toya didn't want to film? Toya invited her on the damn trip. It was Toya's trip. I mean, if she didn't want to film, Toya would have stuck to her guns and said, hell no, she not invited on my damn trip. Maybe I got it wrong. And I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm gonna move on. So Dr. Jackie is letting all of the ladies know that she's gonna be on Zoom with Kamala Harris to talk about what she said, black maternal mortality rates and so on and some such. And that was fine, Dr. Jackie. And then you had to ruin the entire scene by reminding everybody that you wanted them tired, stank ass pink and green women, as if we care. I done already told you, Dr. Jackie, we don't care about y'all. If you ain't crimson or cream, girl, we don't give a damn. Like, we don't care that you and her, some damn AKA girl who cares. That ain't get her ass in the White House. Don't nobody care. You being an AKA didn't get you through medical school, girl. We do not care. And forget that I'm wearing pink today. I'm wearing it because I look good. But girl, we don't care. You don't get no cool points, no brownie points, girl. Don't nobody care. You tried to add that on like that's a caveat. Girl, who gives a shit? Moving on. Cause you had me until that. Girl, after that, I didn't give a damn. Like, girl, don't nobody care. You reminded me of that. Girl, I won't be there. I ain't a part of the Zoom in. I don't care. Moving on. Um, It'll be plenty of AKAs there. I ain't gotta be there. Me nor none of my sisters gotta be there. Quad comes and quad, first of all, whatever that Madonna brace you had on, like at first I was like, okay. But then the more I kept seeing you in it, the more it just won't doing it for me. Like when you was walking, she giving the girls a little Picasso, a little Picasso, Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci type T. You know what I'm saying? She giving us a little architectural realness or whatever. And I said, all right, maybe. But then, like, once I just kept seeing you in it, it just became an eyesore. It looked uncomfortable. Um, I just whatever. She decides to come and she decides to give Toya her flowers. In my opinion, the producers told her to come and humble her damn self because this could be her last rodeo. That's what I think. I think the producers about told her you need to come with your tail between your legs just a little bit because these girls ain't featuring your ass and they about done. And I personally think that that's why she decided to come and give her her flowers and everything because I just feel like that's something you should have did at the very beginning if you cared like that. Honestly, like I just felt like if you really cared about it like that, that should have been the first thing out your mouth when you showed up knocking on the door. So, that's really what I think, Quad. I think the producers told you to humble yourself real quick before you go up in there. And that was just your attempt of humbling yourself. That's what I think. I got that for it. So Simone gets the conversation started, and Quad says that she admit that she could have handled some things better, but she doesn't feel like they gave her a safe space for her to open up to them about some of the things that she's been going through. Simone tells her it's time for her to quit playing the victim, and it is. It is. Like again, like Quad, You want these women to constantly give you something that you don't give them, is what I feel. I feel like they're tired of coming and wanting to make things right with you and tired of owning up to their part of things. But then you want to make it seem as if you're a complete victim and you don't understand why this is going on and you don't get this and you don't get that. Like sometimes, Quad, you do have to like humble yourself and be like, you know what? No excuses, y'all. My bad. I could have reached out more heavily. Heavily, you my real friend. You my real friend outside of filming heavily, and I could have reached out to you more, sis. My bad. Like, I mean, like that's I mean, it isn't hard to do, Quad. It ain't hard to do. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Jay treated her like ish during her divorce. Now, truthfully, I stopped watching Married to Medicine around that time. So y'all refresh my memory. Did all of these ladies that are still here now, did they treat Quad like ish during her divorce from Dr. G? Or what's the treatment that they were giving Quad, if that was the case, warranted? Because we all know how Quad is. Quad like to throw the rock and had her hand and try to act like she ain't did shit, and everybody is just piling on her for no reason. So I'm asking, because I'm being fair. I'm being fair. I did not watch those seasons. I was done with Married to Medicine from those seasons, and so I don't know how they treated her. So I can't give an account for that. That's why I'm asking. Now let's see what the folks are saying. It was warranted. Both. No, they didn't. The women tried to reach out to Quad, not one single time. Um, They did, nor they tried to support her, but she shut them out. Quad was quiet with the women. Yes, a few of them because they were friends with Dr. G. Okay. Toya did also. They treated her based on what they knew. Okay. It's a little bit of both. Quad backed away, but none of them really took what she said about Dr. G seriously or as reality. Um, there was doubt about the treatment she endured from Dr. G. I can't see why. I'm gonna be honest. Um, I do remember they were trying to support Quad, but Quad shut them down. Um, Toya didn't want her there because she's single. Yup, Quad throws rocks and had a hand. So, like I said, y'all, I didn't watch that. I'm leaving that up to you. I can't speak on that because I wasn't watching. But according to the people, a lot of them is saying that it was warranted. A lot is saying that it was warranted. A lot is saying that Quad backed away from them and when they tried to reach out to her. Some people are saying that Simone is Cecil Drugger. Some people is adding Toya into that as well. So I don't know. Quad backed away. All of the women talk trash about each other. However, when shit happens, they rally around each other. Quad thought Sister Circle was gonna pop, and it failed. I heard that too. I heard she fell back from all of them when Sister Circle came. Yeah, I did hear that. Back then, I heard that. I think Funky Dineva said something along the lines of that, and then Quad fell out with Funky Dineva behind that. But I did hear that too, Quad. You thought that you was big fish and you really didn't need those women like that no more because you had your own show with Sister Circle. I remember that, Quad. I do. There's a lot of them that said that. Yes, thank you, Boo, for the PayPal. Mwah, mwah, mwah. This AKA loves you, T. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I love the AKAs too, I guess. I guess I gotta love you since you sent me your hard-earned money. Thank you, Boo, for your PayPal love. I appreciate you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. If anybody else like to donate, feel free, honey. Anyway, remember when Quad had her party and praised the sister circle as her good friends and the faces of the Married to Medicine girls? Ooh, sounds like freshmen in high school. I'm weak. Quad is a user. According to Heavily, we about to get there. That's when she started acting funny. That's what the people were saying, Christina. About half and half. Maybe because Sister Circle gave her the support she wanted. Did they? Did they? Is she still cool with all of the ones that was on Sister Circle? Is she still cool with Selena Johnson and them? Mariah said Quad was a user. Not all the AKAs stole your man. No, not all of them did, but you know how it goes. One bad apple always spoil it for the bunch. Anyway, um, so Dr. Heavily, this is the last part. Dr. Heavily, Dr. Heavily, child, let me tell you something. One thing Dr. Heavily is gonna do. Um, One thing that why y'all time out Cameron Brooks? Don't y'all time out Cameron Brooks. He can have his opinion up here. That's what I need. I like a difference of opinion. All of y'all ain't gotta agree with each other. All right. I appreciate Cameron having a difference of opinion. They can have they can have the opinion. Anyway, Um, I appreciate Heavily. Listen, y'all know I don't even really fool with Heavily like that, but Heavily is in charge of the girls, even though she threw Phaedra all the way up under the bus, and she threw Dr. Jackie all the way up under the bus. I'm still not mad at Heavily for calling out Quad. And see, this lends itself to what a lot of people were saying about Quad. All right. Um, he came at me crazy. All right. Girl, that's you. All right, now if he come at me crazy, you could get him out of there. But don't be doing that, Catherine. See, I ain't got time for that, Catherine. See, the people gonna start being mutiny on you in a minute. All right. Now, if he say something to you you don't like, ignore him, child. But don't be timing him out. Now, if he disrespect me, that's one thing. Get his ass out of here. But but you, I ain't got no time for that now. Anyway, anywho. But I'll let you have it because you cashed at me. I'll let you get away with it this time because you sent me some hard-earned coin. I'll let you get away with it this time. But don't y'all be running around there doing that to each other now. All right, just ignore the folk if they say something to you. Now, if they get me together, then yeah, you do what you do. Anywho, um, but yeah, I ain't mad at Dr. Heavily, even though she threw Quad. I mean, even though she threw Dr. Jackie and Phaedra up under the bus. I ain't mad at it though. I'm not. I'm not mad at it. I'm not. I believe what Dr. Heavily said. I do. I believe what Heavily said. I do. I believe what Heavily said. I believe every word of what Heavily said and Heavily confirmed everything that Toya thought because Heavily just threw it all out there on the table. Hence how she threw. But see, you know something though, Heavily? You treacherous because see, you only made it a point to do that with Phaedra because you feel away. You fell away and your feelings was hurt. And what you did, you pulled the Tammy Romaine when she did what she did that season of Basketball Wives when she put out there what she put out there about Jennifer and Evelyn and all of that. That's what you did. You threw a monkey wrench in that because your feelings was hurt because you felt like she tossed you to the side for Phaedra. And you pulled the, oh yeah, that's what you do with me. Watch how I break this shit up. And you did a great job. That's that Miami shit. You did you did a good job. That's that Miami shit. That's what Miami folk do. They don't mind coming up in there and breaking up the scene. That's what you did, Heavenly. Heavily came right up in there and broke up the damn scene. Heavily came up in there and said, "You want to turn your back on me for Phaedra? I've been your friend for all of these many seasons. I filmed with you when you ain't want when nobody wanted to film with you, and you want to go out here and turn your back on me for her? Fine, watch this. See how I fix your ass. Ooh, Heavily, you turned it. I ain't y'all know I don't need fool with Heavily like that, but Heavily, you turned it. Heavily was the VIP for this episode, and Heavily was in charge of the girls, in my opinion. Heavily, you get the MVP award from me, bitch. Heavily, you get the award from me. You do. Cause that's what you did, Heavily. Your feelings was hurt. And you wanted to throw a monkey wrench in there. I'm not mad with it though. Look, as much as I get Heavily, and I'm gonna say something else. I'm not mad at them for icing out Quad because I know y'all want to know how I feel about this. I'm not mad at them for icing out Quad and not wanting to be around Quad. I feel like Quad getting every damn thing that she deserved, and here's why.
What you gonna do? I'm really happy that now everyone sees who Mariah really is and the drama that she's caused within this group of women. A snake can't hide their scales for long. She's a done deal, stick a fork in it.
You the done data. Stick a fork in it. It's a done deal. It's over with. It's tied and through. They don't want you around no more. You done used them and abused them enough for one day. They rallying around your ass to ice your ass out because they done already said that they booted your ass off the damn trip in the next episode. I'm not mad at it. And don't get me wrong. If it was anybody else that happened to, I would feel the exact same way because all of y'all rallied up and ganged up against Mariah and got her off the show. So whether it was Quad, Heavenly, Jackie, Simone, or Toya, if it happened to any five of y'all, I would feel the same way. I wouldn't feel no way about it because when y'all set up around each other, set up around the Ponderostas and did that to Mariah, I can't feel bad for none of y'all. So yeah, Quad, I don't feel bad for you at all. Just like had that happened to any one of them other ones, right? I wouldn't feel bad for y'all because y'all did it to Mariah. Well, go around, come around. So yeah, Quad, I ain't got nothing for you. I don't feel bad for you, child. Nope. Nope. Not at all. And again, I say, if they did it to Jackie, if they did it to Simone, if they did it to Heavily, if they did it to Toya, I would feel the exact same. Girl, I miss you, but I don't feel bad for you because you did the same thing to Mariah. What go around, come around. The only thing is, it got you, Quad. That's it. Now that's how I feel about it. Yes, thank y'all are really generous, y'all. Seriously, thank you, Boo. Thank you for your cash app, babe. I enjoyed the laugh. Thank you so much, babe. I totally appreciate your cash app. Thank you. One. I appreciate you, love. Thank you. Anybody else like to donate, honey? Feel free. All right, feel free. Because I'm about to end this live. So if you're gonna do it now. Because Scotty, he probably already doing his live now for this. And I got the whether you like it or not panel at 8:15. Yeah. Uh-huh. So and Heavily is supposed to be her friend and love her. Well, listen, Quad made it easy for Heavily to sit up around them and do that because did y'all not hear what Heavily said? You dropped me for Phaedra. And when Phaedra decided that she didn't want you to be around her no more because you made her look bad doing that whole film gate, she didn't want to be around you no more. And then that's when you decided that you wanted to hit up Heavily and talk to Heavily and be buddy and chummy with Heavily. So again, she gave Heavily the tools and the ammunition to do that with. That's just how I feel. But you mad that Phaedra lied? Child. I can half agree, but Mariah has to own she thought she was in charge of the girls. I can agree she wanted charge of the girls. But Heavily was in charge of the girls tonight. Heavily laid it all out there, and she simultaneously came in between Phaedra and Quad. She threw Jackie up under the bus, but also confirmed what Toya already thought the deal was. Like heavily, I might mess around and like you, bitch. Child. I might mess around and like you heavily because I like the way you did that. I do. As messy as it was, I like the way you did that. Like, and you stood on business, in my opinion. Heavily stood on business. She get the I stood on business award. I'm down for it heavily. You did your big one tonight, sir. You did your thug thizzle. I'm for it. I'm for it. You did your thug thizzle. I'm for it. I liked heavily when she told Toya to sit up straight when she talking to her child. Quad ain't no victim at all. Yeah, heavily may run her mouth, but she ain't no liar. Isn't Mariah still getting paid from the show? Yeah, I think so. I miss Mariah. She child. All right, y'all. Is there anything else? Because we are approaching the hour. All right, we are approaching the hour. Thank you guys so much, though, for the cash apps and the PayPals that I received. I totally appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for that. Thank you guys so much for the likes. That was really important. Thank you guys so much for that. Yeah, as I was saying here, preaching the Whether You Like It or Not panel is tonight on Scotty by Nature TV's channel at 8:15. Make sure that you guys are there. The special rotating guest judge will be Schoolboy. Y'all know y'all live for Schoolboy just like we live for Schoolboy. So y'all make sure that y'all are here for Schoolboy. All right. And I agree with what CCF Freak just said. Nobody iced out Quad. She iced herself out. They just helped her along. I agree. Like when Simone said, if you don't feel safe with it, if you don't feel safe amongst this group of women, then girl, why you still here for a paycheck? For a paycheck. But if you're gonna be here for the paycheck, girl, you're gonna have to work, and you're gonna have to be up amongst the girls. You are. But anyway, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. And I will see y'all at 8:15, round there to Scotty by Nature TV. For the Whether You Like It or Not panel when we go in and let have on the Housewives sum up. Bye, y'all.
So tonight